What your favorite Turkey Day dish says about your personality. The moment you need to come clean about lying to your spouse. Your best tech gadget deals to buy on Black Friday. Welcome to Life Love Shopping. I'm Andrea Jackson.
And I am Michelle Yarn. And you know, the Guinness Book of World Records recently celebrated Guinness World Records Day.
To celebrate, over 420,000 people participated in amazing, inspirational, and eccentric feats to commemorate the special day, such as dancing. About 2,500 women in India put forward a display of national culture with the country's largest traditional group dance in Mumbai.
Wow.
Leading the way in the UK at Potter's Field overlooking the Tower Bridge, Danny Maynard and her team broke the record and squeezed 28 limber ladies into a Mini Cooper, all for charity. And in the U.S., we are taking the pogo stick to new heights. Tone Stobbs broke the record for the most pogo stick jumps in 1 minute by hopping 265 times in 60 seconds.
Oh my goodness. Status update, get ready for the new couples page.
Oh, show me now.
And job applications. Just when you got used to Timeline, now Facebook is rolling out more new features. First up, the social jobs application. Facebook has teamed up with job sites like Monster.com to spread the word about 1.7 million openings from recruiters. So this allows job hunters to sift through listings by location, industry, and skill, or share job openings through the network. That's pretty cool. This, not so much. The other new Facebook feature, the couples page. Here's your chance to showcase your relationship, people. Facebook autofills with photos and conversations in which you've both been tagged, and there's no way to post something on your own page and keep it off of the couples page. Now, here's the thing. What if you break up? What happens? We don't know yet, other than changing your relationship status to single. What do you think about this?
I love the idea for jobs and applications, but when it comes to the couples page, that is a disaster waiting to happen.
Well, and here's the thing. It's really similar to when you view a friendship, so someone you're already friends with, and it just shows you all of the interactions you've had, but you don't have the opt-in or opt-out. It's just created for you.
Plus, there's that whole editing factor that's still hard to kind of figure out how to clear something out or cut something off. So, you never know, too, if you've broken up with somebody and then you start dating someone new, what if the old couples page is still up?
Is it just attached to that one? Oh, new person, same page.
Well, if you are a foodie looking for love, there's a brand new dating site just for you. It's called dinnerdate.com. Now, this is really a group dating deal because the site is mainly focused on bringing foodies together. Gives you access to your city's best restaurants and reserves a table just for you. Then you choose which pre-arranged events listed you want to attend, and you can invite single people you've seen on the website. It also shows you who's going to which event. You pay up front for the meal, so you don't have to worry about who's paying the bill at the end of the night, which is really nice. And right now, it's only available in San Diego and Orlando.
Do you have a favorite food that you look forward to on Thanksgiving Day? Well, this is what your favorite holiday dish says about you. And if you like them all, you might be a schizophrenic, just saying. So if you love stuffing, you're essential, you're fun, and you're the first person people think of when they say we're having a party. Now, let's say you favor the canned cranberry sauce, you're sure of yourself, you know you're weird, and you don't give a darn. If turkey is your favorite, you love to be the center of attention, and people fight to sit next to you at the holiday dinner table. But do you love those marshmallow sweet potatoes? If so, you're the classic clown, but you also have a mature side. If mashed potatoes are your favorite, you're like a giant teddy bear, big yet approachable. And if pie is your favorite slice of the Thanksgiving meal, you are fun and confident and the friend who's always there when all is said and done.
Holiday season, you can be creative and save time in the kitchen. Joining us this morning with 5-star tips is top dessert chef Chris Handmer. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, how are you?
Fantastic. So I understand you've got a great dessert recipe, easy to make, that still has an amazing wow factor.
Absolutely. So here we have our warm chocolate cake with salted caramel and almond sauce and vanilla ice cream. So this is a really great, I mean, look at it right here. This is super easy. It's only about 5 ingredients. All these ingredients, are stocking up on ingredients is really important. So, buying in bulk is actually really, really important for us here. So everything here needs to be made in advance. You can bake it ahead of time and go from there. Also, a really great thing about Sam's Club is that this weekend, the 16th through the 18th, you can come to the Taste of Sam's event and actually try all the different foods and things like that, so you can start your own holiday traditions as well.
Okay, what are some tips for baking under pressure?
Don't panic, that's the first thing. And the next thing, the next thing is to really scale out ingredients ahead of time. So if you're going to make this chocolate cake recipe, have your everything measured and scaled, and that way when it comes time to make it, you're not running around trying to redo it.
And if you could share one easy way to enhance the flavor of a recipe without adding extra time, what would it be?
It would be really just to take regular butter, put it in a little sauce pot, and actually brown it till it starts to look a little brown and smells nutty. That right there, you put that in any baked good that has melted butter in it, and it just really enhances the flavor.
And what are you looking most forward to this holiday season?
You know, I'm really looking forward. My daughter is about 18 months, so I'm really looking forward to starting my own traditions with her and my wife. So that's actually going to be a blast.
Oh, Chris, that's wonderful. Have a fantastic holiday. For more information on Sam's Club and the recipe, all you need to do is log on to our website. We'll have all the info right there.
The biggest shopping holidays of the year are quickly approaching. We're talking about Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So what's at the top of everyone's wish list? Tech, of course. And joining us this morning with the top picks is tech expert Brett Larson. Hey, Brett.
Hey, Michelle. Good morning. We've got a lot of great stuff, including a mobile trend that you're going to see this year when they're out there shopping. AT&T telling us about these mobile trends. Mobile barcodes, SMS messaging, and geo-fencing. How cool is this? When you are out shopping this season, you may actually get a text message for a discount in a store you are standing in front of. Or when you're out shopping, you might see one of those QR codes, snap a photo of it. Maybe it'll give you a discount. Maybe there's more information you can find out when you get home. Some very cool stuff from AT&T mobile marketing. Also some very cool stuff, speaking of mobile, is Duracell's PowerMat 24-hour power system. You will never be without power. Check it out in the kit. You get the little backup battery here, but there's also cases for the iPhone 4 and 4S. The 5 is coming soon, and there's a case for the Samsung Galaxy S3. No more fumbling for cords to get your charge on. Just drop it on the Duracell PowerMat 24-hour power system. You are going to be charging, and these power mats are starting to pop up in Starbucks all across America, so you'll never be far from a charging source. We found a very cool e-reader here. This is the 5-inch Kobo Mini. It is the smallest, lightest, full-featured e-reader in the world, and you don't give anything up with this pint size. You can customize the fonts. It's got that e-ink glare-free touchscreen, which is very nice. So you can be outside reading your books, not going to have a problem. 1,000 books you can load up in this over a Wi-Fi connection. 3 million books available in the Kobo bookstore. 1 million of them are free and under 80 bucks at Kobo.com. Very cool. You can slip this into your pocket. Speaking of internet connections and Wi-Fi, Carbonite is there to back up your computer. Backups are very important. At some point, your hard drive is going to fail. This is what I like about Carbonite. You set it up on your home computer, it backs up all your stuff. You don't have to think about it anymore until the obvious happens, until the bad happens and your hard drive fails. But they also have a mobile app, which is great. I've got it running on my phone. It's backing up all my photos and videos. And what's nice about this, I can get the photos and videos from my computer backup when I'm out and about, so that's nice for holiday parties as well. And gamers, 72% of Americans say that they are gamers, so there's 2/3 of your holiday shopping list you can take care of with this one product. It's from Logitech. It's their G710 mechanical gaming keyboard. Now, I say mechanical because a mechanical keyboard has a nice tactile feel. Gamers are going to know about that. You can really tell that you are typing on those buttons. It's nice and quiet. It's got, as you can see there, the keys are backlit, and you can adjust the backlighting on the keys. And there's also these 6 programmable G keys that you could program when you're playing your game. So you are going to be the master of whatever video game you are playing this holiday season. And again, nice. I just like the tactile feel there. So many great products this year.
Brett, that is some awesome stuff. My husband's a huge gamer, so I think I know what I'm going to get him now. So thank you for that information. And if you want more info on everything he showed us, just head to killerapps.tv, or you can go to our website, lifeloveshopping.com.
If you're a woman, you've likely already started shopping for the holidays. According to a new survey from Real Simple and Women & Company, most women buy presents for at least 10 people and spend more than $700 on the holidays. Here's a look at our spending breakdown. We spend $100 on gifts for spouses, kids, or family members. We shell out about $50 for siblings and the extended family. We spend $25 on friends and coworkers. We're likely to donate $50 or more to charity. 93% of us have a holiday spending budget, yet almost half think it's okay to accumulate some debt in order to have a happy holiday. More women are finding creative ways to cut back on expenses by exchanging homemade gifts, bargain hunting, using coupons, and shopping year-round. Only 11% of women start shopping on Black Friday. Women would also rather cut back on gift expenses than costs associated with cooking and entertaining. And 42% of us wish we could stop exchanging gifts with certain people like the work frenemy or even the in-laws.
And do you wake up with shopping anxiety on Black Friday? Because if you do, you are not alone. Nearly 1/3 of adults think Black Friday is too soon to start shopping. So what else stresses people out on the busiest shopping day of the year? Well, 34% said they think thinking about all of those people in one store is really scary, which I agree. You don't want to get trampled.
No.
28% think the item they want might be out of stock before they can purchase it, so that stresses them out. 26% stress over the competition among other shoppers for those good deals that they want to get, and 16% get overwhelmed with the amount of deals that they have to choose from. And even though 60% of people won't go shopping on Black Friday, 1 in 5 do plan on it. Are you one of those 1 in 5?
No. I do not go anywhere near a shopping mall, really on a daily basis, but especially on Black Friday.
I know. I say this all the time, that online is just the way to go.
Yeah, it's fun if I guess if you've got family and you're you gear up for it, but for the most part, no. It's dangerous to be out there, I think, on that day. Getting the house ready for all those holiday guests, well, why not spruce it up by adding a little equestrian chic to your home? Start by changing up a living room by using oversized equestrian art. Use big photos or paintings to keep the room from looking too stuffy. Photographs are timeless and sophisticated, or you can even group equestrian-inspired photos together to create a really big wow factor. Keep the look classic and clean by using simple black frames. Really want to raise the bar? Add some holiday horse flair to your cocktail party. Now, here are some fantastic ideas, starting with a tray featuring a hint of stable style, or you can try cocktail stirs with a bit motif, and you can't go wrong with cocktail napkins featuring horseshoes and monograms. And if you really want to make a statement, get cheeky with equestrian chic. Your holiday guests will love your riding boot umbrella stand, feeling really bold. Go with a structural change by adding sliding barn doors to separate rooms. And if you're striding for perfection, don't forget the bedroom. Whether it's the master suite or the guest room, equestrian themed sheets are the perfect way to rein in your holiday decor.
You plan on doing any of those around the house?
I love those photographs.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
There's some interesting ones that they call triptychs, which are one horse, but it's kind of cut in 3 different pieces.
That was
big
really
wall.
cool.
Oh, they're beautiful.
That's awesome. So I know what to get you first.
Well, okay. All right.
Don't go anywhere. Life Love Shopping will be back. Coming up next, if you're traveling this holiday season, we're going to show you how to avoid catching the flu.
Plus, we're getting the guy's perspective on when it's time to come clean about those little white lies before it's too late. And we're taking you for a ride with a new crop of unbridled, elegant looks featured in the New York Post to bring out your inner equestrian.
Welcome back to Life Love Shopping. Well, no one wants to get sick during the holidays, but it tends to happen this time of year. So here are some tips on how to steer clear of the flu while traveling from galtime.com. First, protect your personal care items by placing them in plastic bags. This is a great idea. It's going to help prevent germs from spreading, especially while you're going through security. Also, drink plenty of water and cut back on the booze and the caffeine because dehydration affects your body's natural ability to fight infections. Also, get plenty of sleep before your flight. And keep your hands out of those seat back pockets. Use handy wipes to clean off the tray tables and wash your hands as often as you can.
Some good advice there, Michelle. Thank you. Homes around the country are stuffed with hungry families and out-of-towners for the holidays, and Pizza Hut restaurants have been preparing for one of their biggest days of the year, better known as Red Roof Wednesday. This is the day before Thanksgiving when nobody wants to dirty up the kitchen before serving turkey, making this one of the busiest pizza ordering days of the year. So, America's largest pizza chain, Pizza Hut, is cooking up some great deals for customers looking to keep their holiday guests satisfied. Think of it as Black Friday, only with doorbuster deals from Pizza Hut. This Red Roof Wednesday, you can get Pizza Hut's overstuffed pizza for half off. Order now at pizzahut.com to get the deal, but you have to act fast because it's only available to the first 1,000 shoppers. To create the new overstuffed pizza, Pizza Hut combined pizza sauce, toppings, and extra cheese seasoned with a special Italian blend between 2 layers of golden crust. Pizza Hut is also taking to Facebook to give away 250 $10 gift cards and 15% off deals for online orders. Just visit facebook.com/Pizza Hut to learn more.
Okay, now I'm officially hungry. All right, you may think little white lies are no big deal in a relationship, but not all lies are created equally. Here are a few lies women tend to tell that could actually end up doing more harm than good. The first one, I always watch what I eat. Women actually lie about this. Although some men may care about what their wives indulge in, the pressure to eat healthy is usually an internal thing. So if you're constantly lying about having a few too many cookies, you're probably just judging yourself and then blaming him for preventing you to owning up to it. Lying about a non-issue only chips away at the trust in your marriage. Another lie, no, that doesn't bother me at all. That honeymoon phase, this causes newlyweds to insist things that really do bug them don't, and the annoyance can persist for years and then it just builds up. So if you hate that he puts his feet on the table, for instance, just ask him nicely to knock it off.
And guys, don't think that those conversations won't come up 10 years after the fact.
Oh, yeah.
It's true. Now, we know the fibbing goes both ways, and here to help us hash out the guys' POV are Charles Divins and Lance Smith from our news partner, The Daily Buzz.
Hey guys. So what did you think about those two lies?
I'm hearing that. I'm like, oh, I've had those conversations so many times in my life. Yes. Well, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's, I hate to say, well, women are like this, but yes, my wife is bad about not saying something or saying, you know, oh, that was fine. And I take it as, oh, that was fine.
Yeah. And then once we say it once, we feel like, well, we can't backtrack now.
Right.
You know?
I can't read between the lines. I'm not a mind reader. I'm a guy.
Right.
Like, yeah, so.
Black and white. Yes
All right,
or no?
well, we have some other common scenarios. So we want you to tell us if it's better to just come clean or to keep covering it up.
This is
okay?
good.
Okay.
So here's something that happens. People lie about hanging out with someone that the significant other doesn't necessarily like, male or female. So, you know, I may lie and say I'm not hanging out with that certain friend you don't like just to prevent a fight. But if it comes out, it could look a lot more shady than it actually is.
So what do you
right?
think?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, that's how, I mean, that's
That's a
something
tough
that goes deeper than just the lie itself. I mean, you've got to get to the root of that problem.
Yeah, we got
because
Like why?
what are
why-
the issues?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if it's a friend and you're going to hang out again, this
Yeah.
is something that you're constantly going to have to cover up. So, I don't lie.
Yeah,
Don't
anytime
lie.
it's secretive, there's always something
Yeah.
bad attached to it, or
Yeah.
it never turns out.
Especially if it's the opposite sex, too.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
Exactly.
That's a no-go.
Money is also a big point of contention in any relationship. You know, when it comes to spending, shopping, expenses, guys spend on fantasy football leagues,
That's
video
a lie I hear.
games, investments, right? And we women love to spend on clothes, jewelry, and credit card bills that we don't complain about. What do you guys think about this one?
My wife and I both do this to each other.
You do?
I know she's
You do?
hiding
You
things.
hide it?
Yes,
Okay.
and I do too. So
Ah,
it's
but do you share a bank account? So you
yes.
would see it then,
yeah,
right?
we'd both kind of turn a blind eye to it. Like I'll see something she spent, but I know
Oh,
that I've got
God.
something that I spent and it's bad.
Yeah.
So at what point does it become a problem, though?
Yeah. I mean, do you?
I mean, I'm single. I don't have to really worry about that.
Listen to this guy.
Lucky
I gotta
you.
worry about how much money I gotta lay on the
You
table.
have
at
at
the
some
end.
point in time. though.
That's true. You got to pick up the tab
Yeah.
for the dates. Yes.
I mean, you don't lie about money. I think that's an easy one to erase from problems in relationships is
Yeah.
the money. I mean,
I've
let's be
heard
honest.
experts say you should agree on a certain amount, and if one of you has spent over that amount, then you have to bring it up.
Yeah.
That's an easy way to do it.
Yeah.
It's the big stuff you've really got to talk
Yeah.
about, but it's spending lots of little things here and there. You kind of.
I don't know, those $80 video games, that's kind of expensive.
Yeah, but
once
so
a
are the
year, it's
shoes,
cool.
you know? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's something that happens, I think, on both sides, and you just got to know where to draw the line.
Okay, married or not, this happens. Sharing intimate details with friends. Women tend to do this with their
Yes.
girlfriends, but guys may do it too. Don't you think the other person has the right to know?
No.
No?
If you've
No.
shared intimate details?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
that's just kind of par for the course.
Yeah.
You gotta
You
just
think-
assume
you
that's
just
gonna
expect
happen.
it?
Yeah, you
Okay.
expect that's happening. You don't have to like divulge. Hey, I talked about you
Yeah.
last night.
Yeah.
It happens, yeah. Friends talk,
Yeah.
period. Both sexes, friends
I mean,
talk.
I think the big thing on this is the intention behind it. If you're looking for advice versus,
Yeah.
hey,
Right.
check this photo out.
Right.
Like, you know, I
yeah.
think that's totally
just
different.
don't be a dog if
Yeah.
you're a guy. And if a
He
girl.
looked at you when he said that.
Yeah.
I know what that was all about.
Well, on that note,
Charles
guys.
Divins, our resident dog. I don't
No.
Wow. All
As a
right.
guy.
Well, a big thank you.
Yes.
Thanks, guys, for joining us.
guys.
Check
Thank you.
out Charles and
Very
Lance
much.
on the DBZ anytime. The Daily Buzz weekday mornings. Still more to come here on Life Love Shopping. Turtlenecks are making a comeback. How to rock the hot new trend in a fashion-forward way. That's coming up next.
Plus, why our thoughts about nice guys might explain our connection to Bridget Jones. Welcome back to Life Love Shopping. Trend alert! Turtlenecks are back, and we know what you're thinking. Turtlenecks are so old school, but the clever little sweater is back, and we have tips on how to pull off the look. For work, pair a turtleneck with the ultimate power piece, the pencil skirt. This green number is a boardroom showstopper. You can add a basic blazer, nude pumps, and a cool tote to complete the look. Going out for dinner, pair a turtleneck with these oxblood pants and a statement necklace for added sex appeal. Keep your footwear simple and comfortable with a boot for that effortless chic look. And you can wear a turtleneck out dancing. The night on the town calls for sequins and all things that glitter. If you add a killer pair of heels, put your hair up, and show off some big earrings, then you will be turning heads.
Attention Bridget Jones fans, Helen Fielding is writing another chapter in the life of everyone's favorite quirky It Brit girl. So in honor of the 2013 release of Bridget Jones and her new diary entry, we are recognizing the Bridget Jones in all of us, because you know you have one. We love a good bad boy. Who doesn't? It's hard not to find the bad boy appealing, even when he shows the slightest bit of interest, or better yet, plays hard to get. We fall for him despite knowing he is not good for us. We also think nice guys are boring. In the words of Mark Darcy, I like you just as you are. It's only after years of heartbreak we finally understand the nice guys aren't so boring after all. They actually do care, unlike the bad boys. And we all fall down at some point in our life. In Bridget's case, you might remember her unfortunate fall from grace with that bunny costume she wore to a fancy dress party. Well, we've all been there when we're absolutely mortified by our lack of judgment when it comes to
such a great scene in that movie. I love
exactly,
it.
Yeah, the fancy dress party, and she got the invite. It was for like a Vickers and hose. She thought that she was supposed to go as a prostitute.
Right.
Yeah.
And Mean Girls, they kind of redid it and did the same thing, which is cute.
Exactly.
Well, coming up tomorrow on Life Love Shopping, planning on waiting in line and shopping on Black Friday, we are going to break down the best tech gifts. Plus, we'll share the best and worst batteries to buy for those gadgets.
Here at Life Love Shopping, we want to connect with you when we're not on TV. You can stay in touch by just liking our Facebook page. You can also follow and tweet us on Twitter at Life Love Shop. Thanks for joining us. That does it for Life Love Shopping. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Be good.